What is going on, everybody? It's Sukaba, and we are back. It's season 10, the VBL-S double digits on the season counter. That's really exciting. I've been here for about 5 of them, half of the VBL's lifespan now. So I'm really looking forward to getting into another one of these seasons here. So hopefully you got a chance to see my team in my draft review. I've got a team I'm pretty happy with, leaning into a lot of bulky offense again, which is an archetype I'm comfortable with. But this week one is a little special because I get to play my good pal Goose, and he's got quite a team over here with that first round Iron Hands, Bronzong, Iron Jugulus, Typhlosion, Sylveon are kind of the main players here. So this was a really hard matchup to prep for, as it would turn out. Like, a lot of what my team wants to do is go slow, but when you look at the speed chart, he's got options for that, right? Like, he could speed top my Ursaluna. He can outspeed all my Trick Room threats with Bronzong, basically. So this was particularly challenging. And then as far as my fast mode with the, threatening Hisuian, Typhlosion, and Noivern, he definitely has an answer for that as well, with a faster Tailwind and Jugulus, which can also taunt my Noivern. He also has Typhlosion, which has Flash Fire. So my Eruption strats are not as good as his. So he may be bringing that combo as well. So I kind of need a way to counter that. Now here's what I came up with. So we're kind of going mixed this week as far as the speed game goes. So our major players this week are going to be the Bruxus and the Colossal. So this combo is really good because it allows me a pivot. So if he leads Booster Energy Jugulus, which is the only way he outspeeds my Noivern to get a Tailwind off first, then I can actually outspeed the Jugulus with my Colossal. And this Colossal is an absolute monster with the weakness policy boost and this plus 6 speed boost. So it'll actually outspeed Booster Energy Jugulus on max speed, and it will OHKO it with a Power Gem. But it also OHKOs it with a Terra Fire Flamethrower. So you want to be clicking Terra anyway on Colossal to negate some of the Aqua Jet damage that you're doing to yourself. So the fact that it also doubles as a boost for the fire damage is really helpful in this matchup. It actually OHKOs max HP Jugulus 81% of the time, which is a risk I'm willing to take if he's even max HP at that. Alternatively, if he wants to go slow with the Bronzong, this is also a great lead because barring a fire resist Terra on the Bronzong, it will also OHKO Bronzong. Heat Wave actually OHKOs max special defense Bronzong, and I get damage onto the partner as well. So it's a really threatening combo. Now, if he leads the Jugulus and it doesn't Booster Energy, I'm going to assume it's Focus Sash, which yields a lot of problems for my plan, because then he could just double the coal. I can't OHKO his Mons. He could set up his Tailwind anyway and then outspeed me. So I have a pivot here on the Bruxish. I'm running Trick Room. So if I see the Jugulus in lead, without Booster Energy, I'm probably just going to protect or switch the coal and set up a Trick Room and bring in my heavy hitters in the back. So these are like the staples of my team, the Enamorous Tea and the Ursaluna. What's nice about this matchup is that they can operate in multiple modes. So I kind of have a screen modes going on with the Klefki where they can bulk up and outlast. Also some defensive Terra options as well to give them an extra turn. The Ursaluna is EV'd to outspeed everything on his team except for Booster Jug when I have Tailwind up. So that kind of gives me another option for speed control. If the coal strat doesn't really work out, I can run the Ursaluna fast this week. The 84 speed EVs give it just enough juice as long as they don't get a Tailwind up. So how do I stop them from Tailwinding? Well, if it's Focus Sash, that means it's not Mental Herb, so I can just outspeed it and taunt it, and then guarantee my speed control, and then start setting up screens, bring in my heavy hitters later on in the game. So that's kind of generally the game plan. I have a lot of pivots here available. One thing to keep in mind is my Terra is going to be really important because Ursaluna gets OHKO'd by a close combat on Iron Hands. Enamorous can get very heavily hit by a heavy slam from Bronzong. So I got to be careful to make sure that if I'm committing the Terra Fire to the coal, that I'm able to execute my game plan. So I'm hoping that my Mons are just kind of generally stronger given the support I'm giving them, and I could sort of force him into some tough situations. But we'll see. That remains to be seen. Goose is an excellent coach, as he's shown. Many playoff berths, many more to come. So this is going to be a challenge in week 1, but I'm really excited. I've definitely over-prepped for this match just because of how much downtime there has been since the draft ended. So I'm excited to just get this one out of the way so we can get back into the normal cycle of the season, and I'll see you guys in the match later. All right, everybody, we are back in the match, and we've got our good friend Goose in the game. We got all 3 games loaded up. Good luck, have fun to Goose. And this is interesting. So we don't see the Typhlosion. We see the skill swap with the Slaking as an option. We got the Lycanroc, which was an expected attacker to come, and then the Bronzong, Jugulus, and Hands were all expected. So this is very interesting. I'm going to definitely lead my Cole with I'm going to lead my Cole game 1. I'm going to try the strat because I think it puts him in a really tough spot in the speed control game. What do I want in the back? Ursaluna feels good. He doesn't have a lot of great answers besides the Iron Hands. I'm very interested to see if he can actually bring the Slaking and use it effectively. I'm also going to bring the Enamorous Tea in the back, I think. Game 1. In case I need to lean into that Trick Room mode. So this is really going to come down to what is this Jugulus? Is it booster energy or is it sash? Let's find out. Let's go. Hands and Jugulus, booster energy, perfect. Okay. So this is a Aqua Jet, a Terrafire, and I'm going to Flamethrower the Jugulus because if it Terras, I will Oko as long as it doesn't resist fire as well. There's nothing that resists rock and fire. I don't think. So unless it's a really weird Terra, this should be fine. He doesn't have a Flash Fire to switch in. And then I'll also learn about its bulk, because if it doesn't die, that means it's really bulky. So this should go first, and I should live whatever the Hands throws into my either slot, thanks to the sash. He can't fake out. So this is pretty good. This is about what I expected. It's a big turn, so I get why he's a little hesitant here. It dies. Perfect. Swords Dance comes in, but I'm okay with that. He doesn't get his Tailwind off, and I outspeed thanks to the Steam Engine. So, worked according to plan. That's really the only way I could get around the Jugulus with the booster energy. But this Iron Hands is now an issue, and I've already committed my Terrafire. So, we're going to have to see what we do next here. So I outspeed Iron Hands on Ursaluna. I do not outspeed on Enamorous, which is an issue, because now that he's +2. But I think I can just try to take out the Lycanroc here. I can Aqua Jet and Heat Wave. Probably does a lot. This does a lot to Hands too. Yeah, really good. Citrus Berry, okay. And I live. I live, but the problem is that it's now +2, and it regened a lot from Drain Punch. So, what's the most threatening thing right now for me? I think honestly just the same play. Because even if I don't kill the Hands, which I won't, it can't Drain Punch that much again. I outspeed next turn with my Ursaluna. The Lycanroc can't really hit the Ursaluna. Yeah, and that's perfect. The Dazzling protects against the priority. Thunder Punch comes out, but I live thanks to Sash. So this is a really tough spot for him. Let's see what this last mon is. I'm guessing Bronzong comes out. I know, everyone forgets what this mon does, honestly, so I totally get it. I think I just Aqua Jet and Flamethrower. Actually, I just don't want to miss heat waves and put myself in a weird spot. So I think that's fine. Actually, I outspeed the hand, so I can wave crash and just flamethrower. He can't Terra the Bronzong. Wave crash should pick up. It's only 17%. Yep. And awesome. Great game one. The plan worked just as I expected. So now the question is, how does he pivot? So I'd love to see what the Terra is on Bronzong, because one thing he could pivot to is a Trick Room mode, which I'm kind of not mad about, because Enamorus does well on Trick Room in his team. So if I see the Bronzong lead, I'm going to have a decision to make. But I think I definitely go with the same thing until he proves a way to stop it. The Cole is really strong into this team. Dazzling is just such a great partner for it. This is a really cool combo. I'm glad I get to use it this season. And Cole's coming out early. The train, baby, into the station, pulling up. So I think I bring the same thing. If he leads Bronzong and Terras it, he gets off a Trick Room. So I may not opt to go for the Aqua Jet in that case, which I think is fine. I'm going to lead the same and bring the same in the back. I'm unsure that he'll go Jugulus again. The question is, what's the Terra on the Bronzong? That's going to be the key here. I imagine that's going to be his pivot in game 2. And I didn't really show much. All I showed that game was 4 moves. Aqua Jet, Flamethrower, Heat Wave, Wave Crash, which were kind of expected anyway. So he doesn't know a lot about what I have in the back. He doesn't even know the mons I brought, which is definitely an advantage for me. Alright, so let's see his pivot. He brings in Miss Mag and Iron Hands. Okay, so this could be a Trick Room if it has Sash. This is kind of tricky. Could be Sash with Trick Room, which kind of makes me wanna Icy Wind and Protect. Icy Wind could be bad though. Because if Trick Room goes up, that puts me at a disadvantage. I could not Terra. It would do a lot. It would do like 60%. I think I'm just going to go for it. I'll learn something at least. And I have a pivot for game 3 potentially. I'm just going to Flamethrower the Miss Mag. And if Trick Room goes up, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, there's the Sash. Trick Room's going to come out here. Oh, Shadow Ball. Okay. So he wants to take out the Bruxish maybe? Okay, reasonable. That's a reasonable play. For sure. Okay, so Heat Wave is free, and then I high horsepower. I outspeed the hands for sure, unless he has a lot of speed investment, which I doubt. And this is pretty good because I'm still strong. He hasn't hit the Colossal. I have all my boosts. Trick Room won't go up here unless I miss a Heat Wave and he clicks it, but I don't think he's clicking Trick Room on 1%. So this seems pretty free. Let me see game 1, actually. How much did this do to Iron Hands? It's neutral still. It did 31, which went back up to Citrus. This may not kill. You know what? I'm going to Protect and Heat Wave. Just in case he close combats or something. I don't want to lose the Ursaluna for nothing. The miss is a bit unfortunate, but I do activate my Flame Orb. I don't think Slay King can actually kill Ursaluna or anything by moving first. He does get a fake out now. I'm not really sure what he'd rather fake out, but he doesn't have a way to skill swap, so Truant's going to come in next turn anyway, so I'm kind of willing to ignore the Slay King and just throw out another Heat Wave. High horsepower will Oko, so I'm okay with Heat Waving here. Yeah. High horsepower definitely Oko's max HP hands with Flame Orb Guts. So if he fakes out either one, I'll be getting big damage off regardless. The Heat Wave miss is a little unfortunate, but at least I didn't miss the miss mag. But pretty good play for him to read the Protect and get a fake out turn. Definitely applies some pressure on me right now. Okay, so the Terra comes out. He's trying to kill this Cole, but it does so much. Please no Para. Next turn. And I just Facade. So, Slay King actually outspeeds the Colossal now, so I expect an attack to go into that slot. Now the question is, what does Crunch Oko the hands with Guts? That's 66%. I'm going to say yes. So this is my play, because he's definitely attacking Cole with the Slay King. He can't let another hit go off. And I pray to God that I kill this hands, otherwise I am in trouble. You know, I'm gonna calc it. Why not? Everyone loves calcing. May as well give it a try. Hands. Ursaluna. 252. Adamant. Flame Orb. Burned. So let's try Crunch. And he is Terra Ghost. It might not kill. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll Facade and Protect. Oh, I'm dumb. I should have recognized the... Oh, shit. That's really bad, actually. I just kind of threw... I should have recognized the Truant was going to come out. Okay. So that's a misplay by me. I totally forgot about that ability. I could have just doubled the hands. Definitely a misplay. Double Protect then? Seems good. Because then next turn I could do the same thing. Actually. Very stupid by me. I'm worried what he has in the back. If it's Lycanroc, it could definitely deal with my Enamorus pretty badly, so. But it's not Sash, because the Sash was on the Mismag. I need to get these 2 kills without losing both of these to have a chance. So hopefully I don't get parried on the Protect. The Body Slam pair is really unfortunate for me. Definitely made this game a little more challenging. Oh, did I Protect last turn? Oh, he sucker... Pff, what? What happened there? Did I Protect last turn? Oh, I did. I totally forgot, but that actually worked out in my favor. Very, very strange. Okay. I'm just going to double the hands then, because I outspeed on both. That was a total brain fart. I guess I didn't realize I Protected last turn. But worked out, I guess. because now he has truant again, and this time I won't forget. So I'm gonna double hit the hands. This should work unless I get parried. If I get parried, this is gonna be bad. Because the Slay King does have Sucker Punch. So I'll be revealing the crunch here, but it's worth. It'll do. I think it'll do like 50 to 60. Oh no! And the hands does outspeed. How did I not realize that? Actually. Well, I'm gonna lose this game. How does the hands outspeed? Is it a speed tie? Does he have a lot of speed investment? Because I have like 68 speed EVs in there. This is a very interesting game. Yeah, it went before earlier. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna die to a... I think I lose. I'm gonna Springtide Storm and Protect again. Or, you know what, maybe I gotta read it. I'll go for the Flamethrower and hope Sucker Punch doesn't kill. Oh, it lives. Oh, I get a crit! Oh my god. That definitely mattered. I mean, there's no way I would have killed it. Holy. I mean, it would have died to Springtide anyway, right? Okay, so now I just Moonblast and Flamethrower and hope I don't get parried. If I'm him, I'm going for the Enamorous here. No, you get the kill on the Cole, actually. And then he doesn't have any spread moves. So this may actually be okay. Wow, that's interesting with this game. A lot of misplays by me. I'm misremembering things. Rock Slide misses, but oh no, the flinch. Okay, so if I need him to miss one, otherwise I lose. Oh my god, he missed again. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh no, Goose. Wow, that feels dirty. Oh, I didn't deserve that. Oh my god. That is so brutal. I feel so bad, man. I would be so pissed. But I mean, the Cole worked. You know, there was a lot of RNG that game. You know, the paras didn't help, the flinch there, but to miss twice at the end to get the crit. Oh, GG to Goose. That was a tough match. So we'll see you guys next week. We start out strong. The Cole coming into the station, both games, really huge for me this week. And yeah, so that was fun. I'm glad VBL's back. I'm excited to watch all your matches this week. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks.